it's Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia, here with you for another Facebook, YouTube, live. How are we all? How are you today, my beautiful things? Huh? Beautiful one? So good to see you. So happy you're here. And we are seeing a lot of chat today. And I love it. I love it when you all chat to each other and say hello and let us know where you're jumping in from and what time it is. I'm very excited to see you all here today. So, what are we doing today? Well, no one really knows, not even me, really. We never quite know what today's lives could be. But all I know is we're going to hang out together, we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to chill. Hopefully some of you have got some Love It, Chop It or something like that you can do as well. So you can chop your paper and use it and love it. And what else could you do? Some of you could do some blending, do some colouring in. I'm just doing surgery on my card here. I think I was a bit rough on him. I want to show you the card that we're doing today. And I'm like, oh, how did that ribbon get there? Hello, Charlene. Lovely surprise to see you join our team. How exciting. And we had Rosie join as well. It's two of you very smart people. Very clever, because we have brand new product coming. And why not join right now, right? So that as soon as the 1st of December comes along, boom, you're ready. You are ready to go. You're cooking with gas. Ooh, I think I need to get my tweezers out already, I think. My amazing tweezers to the rescue to pull out this ribbon, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing in a moment. So we had the most fabulous time. As you know from last week, we did our unboxing video from everything that we got from our PPP, our product purchase premiere, which you get from attending the Onstage event. So if you are a Stampin' Up demonstrator, anyone can come to that event, and we really hope that you can come to our next one, which sadly won't be until the beginning of 2024, because they're doing a little bit different, changing the timing a little bit, which is very exciting. Everything Stampin' Up does has a lot of thought behind it. So that will be really good. But hopefully next year we can have some sort of event of our own here in Melbourne, but we shall see. We're going to be asking or applying to Stampin' Up. But look, even if we're not accepted as one of the places that you can have an event, or whatever, we'll do one anyway. We'll have some fun. But we shall see what next year brings, really. I feel like I can't even plan anything at the moment. It's like, should I plan it? Probably won't happen. I feel like if anything does happen, I have to actually be there. Magandang umaga. I love that. Magandang umaga sa inyo. Bruno's saying hello to our Filipino friends. Hello. So this is the card that we're going to be kind of casing. But you know me, it's going to turn out completely different. We can never truly do the same cardigan. But before we do, did someone say beverageino? Get your beverageino ready. I have my coffee because I'm going to need it today. Oh my goodness, I literally pressed snooze. I reckon 4 times, maybe even 5. I was like, no, I'll get up early and get really organized, because, you know, this craft table is a Craftermath, and I am beginning to create more Craftermath, and I haven't even got rid of the one before. I'm like, this is going to be entertaining today. We're going to be losing stuff all over the place, so bear with me, people. You've got to help me find everything. I can't find anything. I don't understand why. Maybe it's because you didn't do a tidy, Kylie. So here's our card. Oh, isn't that the cutest thing ever? So I thought, well, rather than replicate this, because you've seen this now, we will have to do a little bit of a prototype with some of our new products. Yes, case copy, blah, blah, edit. It's my prerogative to change my mind. So all you do here is you go, oh, what's happening behind here? I wanted to do the proper reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at you. That's to me. Dear Kylie, I gave myself an Onstage card. Now, let's be honest here. Jessie Scott is in the house, people. She's our wonderful assistant. I designed the card. Jessie Scott made the card. Yes. Thank you, Jessie. It is absolutely gorgeous. She made these for our beautiful team gifts, and she did such a brilliant job. Look at all those gorgeousness. So this is the butterflies. This you can get now. The paper, the butterflies. Bruno will put up all the links for you because Bruno's a legend and I can see that he's here. If anyone has any questions, please ask Bruno. He's here in the house. I may not see his questions, so he'll have to yell through the door. I've got the comments down below as well, so hopefully I don't miss anything. But if I do miss something, just ask Bruno. Bruno Bertucci will help you. Yes. Oh, hello over on Facebook. And Sonia shared. Thank you, Sonia. That's very sweet of you. So I thought we'll do a little bit of a prototype of this. Now, I was really organised and I wanted to finish this off, but in true Kylie style, I self-sabotaged and didn't quite finish because that's just what I do. You know, every time I try and get organised in my life, I say, no, you're not allowed to be organised. You have to be a hot mess and chaos. Okay, I accept it. I am ready to receive. I'm ready to receive chaos and I love myself for it. Good job. Well done. At least you're getting something done. I could just give up, but I've decided no, I won't give up. So this is the card that I started. I'll put this little prototype here for you to see so that you can understand what it was, where it was heading, really. And then we can do something completely different together. You ready? Ta-da! So this is where this was heading, which I must say is very cute. So this is new product. This is the On the Farm. On the Farm? Day on the Farm is the paper, but I actually don't know what the sweet's called. Do you think I think I took my catalogue somewhere. I was reading it somewhere in my room, I think. Anyways, you don't need to see the catalogue. We'll just make up our own names. It's the Farmy Farm Sweet. Now, I wasn't sure that someone might have a really cool tie that you can do, but I thought that's a really... I didn't want to chop it. I wanted to kind of leave it as a loop, but I don't know how to make that into something cool. So I'll Google some fun knots. Knots you can tie that are fun. Anyway, so then it opens up. And I really wanted to highlight this paper because this paper is so cute. Let me show you the sheet. It's like... How am I going to chop this? Stampin' Up! It's too cute. And I saw everyone at Onstage was freaking out about this paper because it's like, how can we chop that? I can't chop it. So this is the paper that I thought I'd chop because I know this one is going to be particularly hard because it just looks like it should be framed and not chopped. But I chopped it. I went right in there and was like, done. Yes. So I wanted to really highlight just how beautiful that scene is. And this card is one of those cards that is perfect to highlight a whole scene. So tip for you, this is the fun fold card for you if you can't chop beautiful paper, particularly scenery. I've done it before where, I forget what the scenery was, but it was something that looked really good altogether. I'm sure all of you know which one it is. And look at this. I've even got the little bottom bit here. I actually had it opening upwards and I was annoyed with myself. I was like, it would have been really good to have the land below, like the farm below. So I flipped it. I ripped it. I knew it was worth it. And I thought it's so perfect having it down like this. So that's just a little idea. And I love this designer series paper too. I think it's the cutest thing ever. And I think it will be good for a lot of different purposes. Boys, girls, adults. I just think it's a really, really fun paper. The paper is the Day at the Farm celebration paper, and it's only available with a free $90 order. So keep in mind that this free paper will start on the 5th of January for customers, but for demonstrators it's the 1st of December you can start earning this. So keep that in mind, that if you want to start earning free celebration or free items full stop, that you can join from now or the 1st of December if you want to wait for the new products. But if you already have a list over $169, just join now. So yeah, I really think it's cute for this paper, right? I think, yeah, if I open that, I would be like, I've been transported to a cartoon farm. So cute. I love it. But yes, this is meant to be, you know, pretend that there's things on there like cows and a sentiment similar to this one. Yeah, so we'll just do similar sort of stuff on there, but maybe we can get time to finish this card later, because if I don't finish it today, that's it. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. So what are we going to do today? I think we're going to have a play of other products. Let's see what other paper we can play with, right? I think I want to have a play of the delicate desert. Do we still feel like a delicate desert? I think so. I know, the whole catalogue, both catalogues are just full to the brim of amazing products. And it's only available until the end of April. Man, we're going to have to be hitting the ground running with this catalogue, because before we know it, we're going to blink and be like, where's it gone? I want the catalogue back again. So yes, let me get out this beautiful paper. You had me at paper Stampin' Up. I was very tempted to do the Dainty Flowers, which is another celebration product, but we'll see how we go, because this is just, oh, look at that. Isn't that just absolutely stunning? I think that would just make the most beautiful card. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe we can just do the shell. We'll do a shell, because it's actually a very quick card to make. I know it will shock you, because my lives go for 2 hours normally. Can Kylie do quick? That is the question. If I didn't talk, it would be quick. If I didn't do show and tell. But yes, that's gorgeous. And that goes with... where's the date? Oh, yeah, it's not here. So it's got that one there. The Dainty Delight. I think that would be such a beautiful front cover. Like, you can imagine having some of those flowers at the front, and then this beautiful, like, thank you for your kindness here. Oh, and it would just look 100% completely different, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we've got some great dies. Now, there's some new ones that are coming out that are good, but they're a little bit tiny, I feel, personally, for what I like to do on the front of these cards. So these ones here are the Something Fancy. They come with a set of sentiments as well. Those ones there, so they're new ones. But I like with this one sort of being able to decorate the front. So I've used the seasonal label dies. If you don't have the seasonal label dies in your collection, you can get them now. And they're just an absolute must-have, those dies. Like, seriously, absolute must-have. And there's a few of those type of dies. You've got those there. And then this big one here. This one in particular is my fave. He's the one I use the most. But, you know, really, really handy dies, but if you didn't have those, these are some other ones that I recommend for the front cover. You could do the scallop contours, the rectangle stitched, the diorama, deckled rectangles, and layering circles. All of these are really fantastic, and they're just those really special, fantastic for layering. I just absolutely love these dies. I think they come in really handy for making a great front layer to my cards. So, and of course the seasonal label dies as well. So really great dies, those ones. And you can get any of those ones now. So they're the scalloped contours, rectangle stitched, layering diorama, deckled rectangles, layering circles, and the seasonal labels. They're all brilliant and very, very good to collect. Now, I do want to show you also with this new collection. Let's have a little look here at our beautiful desert ones, because they have some fantastic dies in there as well that are rectangles. So that's what made me gravitate to this suite, because I thought, hello, here's a new little baby that I can use. So let's have a look and see if I can find it, because there's already stuff everywhere. I can do it. I know I can. Oh yeah, there's the Dainty Delight one. So we've got that one if we need it. That goes with that paper there. But I really feel like I just picked it up. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm like, I'm sure I picked it up. It was under the farm paper. So here it is here, and I just love this rectangle. Isn't that the coolest? It's got such a fun embossing stitch around it as well. It may even cut it out actually, so that will be really interesting. But I thought that would be perfect on the front. Possibly this one here might be a little bit, oh, no, that's all right, isn't it? That would be a good prototype for this. But this one here might be the perfect one, I feel. But if you want to layer it, you could possibly put those in with each other. I just think it's going to look really good. So let's have a play with this suite today, because it might be one of those hidden gems that you're not going to look at. And hopefully I'm going to change your mind. Because look at that. Look at that beautiful paper. I mean, step set. So let's have a play and we'll see how much time we have. I'm not going anywhere. Are you going anywhere? I've got no plans on my Friday. I've got nowhere important to be other than with you. You are my importance. So what are we going to use? This is the problem, right? It's choosing what paper. So this is all of the paper. Brené's done back to front. I'm already, I'm vibing this one. This one's just absolutely gorgeous. I love you. Hello, you. We choose you. Oh no, I'm getting trauma. I'm going back to school where they go, I pick you. And then you get left last. It means you're a threat. They're intimidated by you if they leave you last. That one's really good. Ooh. But I feel a bit Cajun craze. I love this one. Yes, I want to stroke you. Does anyone sniff their paper? Ooh, there's an embossing die too, yes. Ooh. Does anyone sniff? I'm to be honest, I don't usually sniff my paper, but I know there's plenty of people that do. I'm more tactile. Some people are sniffers. Some people are I'm a stroker. I like to stroke my paper and give it a little pat, like it's a little doggy or a cat. What do you like to do with your paper? Let's have a look for the embossing die. Ooh. No, that's the sweet. I don't know if the desert. Oh, is that it there? No. I don't know if we got the dye for the desert one, whether it was on the PPP order. Bruno can maybe tell me. Yeah, flashbacks to school. Let's have a little look here. I don't think I saw, like I remember seeing it in the catalogue, but the only embossing folder I think we've got is the sweet citrus. But anyway, when Bruno catches up, he might be able to tell me whether my search is in vain or whether I should continue searching. Because I've got some nice ribbon here too. That one there I think is the winner. That will go really nicely if we pop that at the front. I think that will be really nice. Like Charlotte, I just sit and stare at my paper. And this one here, we could possibly even bring those in. What was that?
There's no folder.
Ah, okay. Oh, there's no folder. I thought I saw a folder for this one. This one we got as a gift. That was no, it wasn't an all attendee giveaway, but one of the girls won it. Megan, thank you, Megan. And she goes, oh, I don't want this. Do you want this? I'm like, yes. You have me at twine. Thank you. So many people sick, by the way. P.S. Sending our love. I'm sorry you're all not well, but I'm here to keep you all very entertained while you're convalescing. But make sure you rest, okay? Get lots of rest. Look after yourselves. Drink some freshly squeezed juice. Take your vitamins. Rest. Lots of water. Drink plenty of water. No coffee. Not allowed coffee. So I think we've done something here, peeps. I think we're on a roll. I'm going for these. These four are the winner. The winner is... Oh, I do love this one, though. Oh, look at that. And even this one. Oh, look. Oh, oh. Oh, don't make me decide. It's too hard. Anyway, we'll see what we can do. So, the way I like to chop at my paper, I will show you exactly how I chop it. Because it can be very intimidating when they're this size. So I have a theory that when it gets smaller, for me personally, it's a lot easier to deal with. So all I can do is come in here and I just come right to the edge of my trimmer and I cut it into 12 by 6. So it's just one cut. And that means, and this is, by the way, not bad if you're doing 3D projects. It actually works out pretty good, surprisingly. You can get away with 6 by 12 for 3D projects, but you might decide I'm going to have one pack of paper for card making and one pack of card making, one pack for scrapbooking or whatever it is, or 3D projects that you might want to do. But if I have a designated pack that's just for card making, it's so much easier. Now just keep in mind, I am usually a portrait girl, so now I'm going to cut these down into card front sizes. So you're going to get 3 card front sizes per 6 by 12 sheet. So that's going to give me at least a minimum of 3 full sheets for my card front. So this particular project here, if you have our card templates, it's actually really simple, surprisingly. It's just 2 cards stuck together. And then this one here I did 3 because I wanted to have that middle piece there to just flip out. So I'll show you exactly what I did there. I think, what colour are we going to use for our base, people? Hi, what's happening?
Can you cut it to not card front size?
Can you please not micromanage me? I will cut my paper however I like. This is my paper. Bruno's like, he hates it. As soon as I was chopping it, I'm like, Bruno's going to be like, no, don't chop it. It needs to be chopped, people. Look at Susan. Susan's having a freak out too. Don't chop the paper. How are we going to use it, people, if we don't chop it? Right? We need to chop it. We need to get in there and get our hands dirty. Bruno, how am I going to make my project if I don't cut the paper? People, wrong. So what are we going to do as our card base? We could do Cajun craze, people. That would be a bit of fun. We could even do... Oh, I do like this one. Decisions. Because we could even do the grey granite. Let's have a look at both and you can decide for me, okay? So we've got some... I need a couple of those. So that's the grey granite. Okay, that's up next to it. And then we've got our Cajun craze. Yes. How does that look? Both of them look so beautiful. Oh, look at that. Chop it. Oh. Look, I feel this one here does need a little bit of Cajun craze. Yeah, everyone can get your own paper. Get your own. I feel like... Oh, can you all help me decide? Should I do a grey granite base or Cajun craze? Which one are you all vibing? Which one are you all vibing? Hey? I forgot to press the do the delay the comments quickly. I'm sorry if I didn't put closed caption, peeps. I think I might have missed the closed caption request. Anyway, let's start chopping some of these into Poppy Parade size. If you have our card templates, you need a Poppy Parade size. Yes. There we go. And this is the cool thing about this paper. Now, if you wanted to, while you're at it, you could do all the rest of it. But Bruno, I think one of the things that Bruno really likes is having the option to go the full, because in Australia, we are just slightly under from going all the way to the edge. So in Bruno's defense, I will tell you exactly why he likes it, because he likes to go this size, which is the, amazingly, Cajun Craze size if you have our card templates. So it's this one here where it goes right to the edge. And with this particular paper, I think it would look amazing on a card base because you're just going edge to edge. Particularly some of the ones like this one here. You know, that's one of those cards that you can see just going right to the edge rather than having like a little border. So in the US, you guys can get 3 of these sizes from 1/2 sheet. You can get 6 from a full sheet. But unfortunately in Australia, we're short by like 0.5 of a millimeter to be able to do the whole pack in this size. So I'm pretty sure you can do, like if I do this full size, let's have a look here. Yeah, you can only do one. One of those sides can be the full sheet, like so. But if you wanted to, you could possibly cut your paper 4x6, and if you cut it 4x6, particularly in Australia, you have a lot more option. Or even then, it doesn't 4x6 cuts it off. So no, don't listen to me. Don't do 4x6 if you want full sheets. So just a side point for you. It is a little bit frustrating, and I tried to talk to someone in Stamping Up about it, and they were like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I know that the US is very important, so is Canada, but so is the rest of the world. We need proper measurements for our paper. Could you imagine though? It would change like 12 by 12. It wouldn't be 12 by 12 anymore. It'd be 12 by 12 and 1/8. Yes, look at Bruno. Yes, so annoying. I was like, what is it that he doesn't like the paper being chopped down to love it, chop it size? And that's what it is. He loves edge to edge. So I hear you, Bruno. I hear you. I will not chop all of it. Just the parts that I need. So we have plenty of this one. I digress. But it is an interesting point, isn't it? So did we choose our base? Oh, Cajun? I think Cajun won. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Cajun. But we can possibly bring in some of the grey granite too. I think the Cajun is the winner. Chop it party. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to do it the gorgeous grape size. So if you know what this size is, if you have our card templates, that is what you're going to do. 2 of those. That's it. I know, so simple. And I never found my other Love It Chop It piece. I just realised. Oh, did I find it then? No. I have no idea where I put that. I might have to create another one. It went on a walkabout. So, yes, that should be all right. And then we're going to do Bruno's special technique. He uses his Stamparatus, but I like to use my trimmer. And you just go right up in the corner, right up against the side here. Get your bone folder and whee! Everything's happy. Everything is awesome. Look at that. Right to the edge. Everything's happy. It's all neat. Because now that my eyesight's going, now that I'm getting older, I could never line it up properly. I thought I'd have it lined up, and then I'm like, that's not lined up. So like that. And then we need one opening, like the front part here, you can see, has like a little fold. So it just folds back. Nice and simple. So we just fold it back on itself. Tuck it in there. Just push up against it. Whee! And there we go. So that is as complicated as our base gets. So we're going to stick that in there. And that, I just sort of pull it out a little touch here when I'm gluing, just to give it a little bit of room to close. And I think we will add our middle one just to, you know, really make this special, right? Because we can. So this is actually the Calypso Coral size. I have no idea where my Calypso Coral base is. I've got it in the US size, but Brenna will put up a link to the card templates for you if you haven't got our card template tutorial and you don't know what on earth I'm talking about. You'd be like, that's not Calypso Coral, it's Cajun Craze. My card templates, I've named them colours, which I'm happy with, but it does get a little bit confusing when people haven't watched us for ever. They'll be like, what? No, you're wrong. So anyway, we'll stick that down and then I can choose exactly what paper we need and want. Hi Carolyn, good to see you. Ooh, I like that one, Bruno. You're going to participate in the December pre-order. I know we are. Are you staying up late, Bruno? Are we doing it all night on the 30th of November? Is it the 30th? 30 days has November. Yes, it's 30 days. So just slightly pull away and it just gives that a little bit of space there, because we're going to be putting quite a bit in here and you want it to be able to close nicely. You don't want that little piece here catching. And I find with this card it's easier to pull it back a little bit than trim pieces off. It mucks up all the measurements. Now I think we'll go upwards with this one because we've got lots of fun decorating to do. There we go. I like to use green glue because I can never line it up. So it gives me wiggle room. So you just sort of wiggle that around. Yeah, make sure that it's lined up as best as it can. Mainly that it's just not sticking out the front, at the top here. But that looks really good. I'm very happy with that. So that is basically our base to this fun fold card. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest? And so it's just so simple. And then we're just going to decorate all of it and put some ribbon on to keep it closed. Or you could do a belly band. You know, actually, in fact, we might do a belly band today because I think those beautiful lines in the stamp set, it kind of gravitates toward a belly band. And we have our piece here already. I'll show you how quick and easy it is to make a belly band. So we have our piece that was already cut, the other half. And I just sort of estimate how big I want it. I might go, I don't want it too big because I don't want it to cover too much of all of our decorating. So I've just done like a little bit over 1 inch, so maybe 1.25 inches or 3 centimeters. And that just goes, and it's just the length of the paper, and I don't cut it. Let me just move this over for a moment. What can you see on there? Oh yeah, that's all right. And then I just go, I like it to, if I can, meet at the edge, but it's okay if it doesn't. So I'm sort of lining this up to hopefully get to the edge of this back here. So you'll see here, so I'm a little bit short, a lot short, but I literally just fold it. And you don't want to go too tight with a belly band too, peeps. There's nothing worse than a belly band that does not want to move. It's like, so you just keep it really loose, and you can even just flip it over that way. But yeah, usually I do like it to match there if I can. So if you want to get really technical and you want it to be perfect, then you can measure it so that this piece is at least to the edge. But yeah, no one will know. No one will even know. Yes, I don't get to use Cajun Craze much, and yet I love it. It's one of my, like, I love all the earthy colours. That's probably why I gravitated to this suite. Oops, I think I used a bit too much Tombow there. Oopsie! Tissues to the rescue. Actually, baby wipes would be better for this. Baby wipes would be much better, and then we'll come in with it. We needed this tool to come back. Can we request Stampin' Up bring this tool back? Because I use it all of the time. Because, you know, I'm a Tombow girl, so I end up with glue everywhere all the time. Just let that dry a little bit longer, and then I'll take the rest off. Okay. So yes, it used to be a Stampin' Up staple. So let's sandbox that. I think it's because it never literally runs out. I've got it forever.
Somebody said Beveragino.
Oh, did they? You're gonna get Beveragino, are you? Did you like my is that my theory right?
Sorry?
As to why you don't like me loving chopping everything?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
No, I love it chopping. You know I love
I need to
chopping.
understand Bruno's thinking here instead of going, ah, how dare you?
Know I love it chopping.
Yes, I know you love it chop it.
If I wasn't already married to you, I'd marry love it chopping.
Bruno said if he wasn't already married to me, he'd marry love it chop it. I don't think it's an actual entity. I don't think well these days it could be anything. I already got one. Thank you. Oh, look at that paper. Yes, thank you. And I love this one. Oh, so this is all being cut down to the Poppy Parade size, all right? Don't be afraid to choppy chop chop. And once you understand the principle of what you're chopping and the sizing, you're going to be a lot more confident in using your paper.
And just one other thing.
Yes.
And normally I would just buy another pack.
Yes.
But I can't buy another pack until December the 1st.
Yeah, you have to wait.
I'm sorry for putting you under pressure like that.
That's okay. I thought there's got to be a reason here as to why he vehemently did not want me to chop. Don't chop it!
No! You can't say that. No!
So I used my
That farm card, I can't wait until you finish that.
Really? Were you surprised
Yes.
by that?
I'm like, when did she do that?
You didn't see it last night before you went to bed. I was going to show you, and I'm like, nah, go to bed.
You're going to be like Elisa Curcio. And here's 3 samples.
Yeah, well, that was the idea, and I did half of one.
Honestly, that is, I love it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw it in the comments, but I wrote that I'm writing a blog post at the moment for a project, and it's Cajun Craze as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that window one?
Yeah.
I love that one.
When I was trying to work out how I made it, I'm like, how did I make this?
Cheryl Miller was just saying that yesterday. She's like, by the time I go to Blogger, I'm like, how did I make this? Literally, she said the exact same thing. That's why I never get ahead. I'd forget everything. So I'm going to go for this one, peeps. I'm choosing this one. We've got so much beautiful paper here. Well, in fact, we can actually do a half of a few things. We can do that one, and we can do that one in there. Yes! Aren't you in love? I know this paper is amazing, people. That's why I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a play with this because I feel like it's going to be the hero and a surprising one at that. So I've just cut this in half, whatever your half is, and we're going to use that on the inside. At the front and the inside, because I want one piece of paper here, and I like it to go, I find for the measurement, right up against the edge here is actually the best place to put that. So let's glue these down, and I've used my handy little green glue again. Who's got their green glue pin? I've got my green glue pin here, and it's so cute. There we go. And then we're going to do... Ooh! My lad's changed my mind, people. There's too much nice paper to choose from. Maybe I think we need to have a full sheet of that one somewhere, actually. I think we'll put a full sheet of that one in here. Because that is just... Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Which one's that one? Oh, that's that one. Because that could go in here. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Yeah, I think that brings in the Cajun theme a bit more at the front. And again, right up against the middle section. You just want to make sure it can still fold, but you'll see the line, it like fits like snug around the edges there. And the front piece, we decided on this one, but maybe just maybe we need to do, oh yes, I think I'm going to do that one instead, because it's my prerogative to change my mind. I'm allowed to do that. Bruno. Bruno put our pins link up. Now, one thing I did notice here, just be really careful how close. It's a little bit too close to the edge because now we've got a bit of overhang here. So yeah, it's just slightly over a bit, but that's okay because I've got this piece here which is going to hide that overhang. What overhang? No one can see anything. Yes, I'll actually show you a quick prototype of how I put the card together. It's so simple. Oh my goodness. Did all of you just go, really? Is that really what happened? It's so simple because it's basically two gorgeous grape cards stuck together. So that's one here and then another one here. And then this piece here is folded back this way onto itself. And then this middle piece here is just stuck down and it's just your normal the other side, which is the calypso coral cut. So if you have our card templates, that's how you do it. It's really just two cards sticking together and then one in the middle. Voila. That's the kind of fun fold cards I love. If I got this, I would be very, very happy. But it's not really complicated to make. Now the next piece of resistance, I feel like we need something really. We could bring in the Cajun still again on this side. I'm not sure about the green. I think the green's actually quite nice, isn't it? Because that must be is it a soft succulent colour? I think it might be soft succulent. We've also got this beautiful one here too, which is lovely. And we've got maybe the mountain would be nice here in the middle actually. And those beautiful dots there. I think we might bring in, because Shelley and Sarah did a I can see why my card templates go missing. It's right in the middle of all the paper. I should check all the paper packs. I bet sure it's hiding in one of those. But Shelley and Sarah showed a prototype that they did, and Shelley said, I don't know if it's based on the Grand Canyon, but she said it reminded her of the Grand Canyon, which is, yeah, I thought lovely. So I'm going to chop that down. And do it this way. Because I love that Cajun cliff there. Oh, that's lovely. And then it's good because it's bringing in that other colour, which if I wanted to, I could bring that in. I probably prefer this paper this way, so just be careful how you cut your paper because it will make a difference as to what direction it goes in. That's probably my only tip, is if you want it, to be this way, just cut it the opposite direction. Yeah, just being aware of your directions. I'm normally a portrait girl. I very rarely do landscape cards, so you just need to cut it to portrait mode. That is really, really pretty. And if you wanted to, like this part here, you could really go to town and decorate in the middle here, put some quotes or some sentiments or stamp some things in here, which I think is really fun with this card, because you could add even pockets if you wanted to do pockets instead of filling up this space. It's really simple to do. Like we've got this piece that we used before. If I want to add like a little gift little section there, I just do the width of the cardstock, which is that, so whatever that is in your country. So you could slightly come down a little bit just so that it's not, again, getting caught up in that little edge section. And what I like to personally do, you could keep it like that and just glue, make sure that you're not gluing the top, just glue the edges if you want like you know, straight across type holder. But I personally like to have it sort of a bit off, like a, I don't know, triangle, I don't know what you call that, but I like it sitting like so. And then in this little pocket here, you could put notes or whatever you wanted in there. And it's just a nice little collectibles, yeah, type idea. So you can see if we've got our paper here, and then you could decorate that front as well. If you wanted to use some of this paper, we'll do that now actually, because it looks quite nice. I think we'll do a different look here. I think if we bring in maybe this one again, or we could bring in this one. This one's lovely. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. I really like the design on this one. It actually reminds me of Art Deco. Surprisingly, you don't expect that from a suite like this, but there you go. Yeah, tags. Yes, pop the tags in there. Oh, thank you, Rochelle. Hopefully it gets you inspired and you learn a few new things, which is what we want. We're always learning, aren't we? Ooh, don't you love it when you change your mind? Goodbye, green side. I love that other side. I think it just matches everything on the inside. There we go. Oh, yes, that's just gorgeous. And then we've got our piece here. Now, you could leave this piece plain if you wanted to. But I think it's quite nice. We've got all this beautiful paper. So we could decorate this with this piece here. What else have we got? We've got this one here as well. This is the fun bit. It's like, decorate! I do like that one. I think I prefer this one. And then there's this one here as well. No, don't like that one. I think this one's the winner. And the winner is Sydney. Now, technical way of doing this. We're just going to cut it to size. I might just cut it down a little. I want a little bit of a lip. So I've got a little bit of a border there. And then this is very, very technical, but we're going to turn it around. All I do is just lift it up the same amount. So I've got double the space as what's on the edges. Very technical. Turn it over and cut. And what it's doing is I'm telling it I want the double space bit there. Now, it may not be perfect, but we will... Actually, let me do it again so I can show you. And so I can get it right. There we go. Line it up on both sides. I keep moving it. Yeah, that looks about good there. It's probably going to be completely skew-if, but that's okay. You forgive me. Yes, this is a new release. Oh, did I cut it the wrong side? Yeah. Oh, that's all right. We'll do it that way. I've done that plenty of times before. Yeah, it needs a little bit off, so that's okay. We'll just cut a little bit more off. We can come in and do a bit more surgery. It's always better to go too much than not enough. There we go. Oh, yes. So we'll stick that down. So this paper is from the Delicate Desert Suite, and it's going to be brand new in the new mini catalogue that's coming out. And it's coming out for demonstrators on the 1st of December, so you can join on the 1st of December and get these products brand new in your kit. So you can choose whatever you want in your kit. Oh, of course it landed face down. Got some more glue surgery to do here. Tombow glue everywhere. So I just do the edge. Make sure you don't do it across there or you don't have a pocket anymore. Be careful not to put your project in the glue that you've just dropped on your surface. Oh my goodness, that looks so hot. I want to cry. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Stampin' Up, for making me look like a creative genius. I really need to get some wet ones. Do I have wet ones here? I do. Well, I've got antibacterial wipes. They will do the trick. Everything's getting very sticky around here. It's a must-have to have wipes when you're a crafter. If you don't have baby wipes in your room or wipes, antibacterial wipes, you can clean your hands at the same time. It has a twofold. You get a twofer. Clean your hands and clean your desk. Oh my goodness. Look at this, people. It's just gorgeous. So we're looking good. I feel that we need to do our little section to write in. Now, it's totally up to you. You could actually do 2 pieces to write in if you wanted to. But I think I'll do one part decoration. Yes, I think we're doing that one. And then the other part, we've got the insert. So we'll cut those 2. And again, they're the Poppy Parade size. And you can totally decorate to your heart's content. We might do a bit of stamping on this part here. That one. I might just wipe this down a little bit with a tissue because it's very wet. I need to get those little pieces off. If you get some alcohol, 100% isopropyl, that gets all those little glue gummies off. Good. Now all these scrap pieces, keep all of these because they're really handy for the inside of your cards. In fact, we could use that instead of stamping, which, you know, some people might call cheating. I just call it inventive. But I will stamp because I want to show you. I want to show you the stamps. But it is a great way to do a nice decoration in your card without having to pull out the stamp set. See that? Perfect for across the edge here at the bottom. And you can just put that inside and just, I don't know, just add something a little bit special because otherwise that's just all blank. Yeah, I think it's the piece of resistance. Oops, there goes the dies. But I'm going to use this one. I want to see what these look like. Let's do some stamping, people. I love that, Kylie. Kylie's, I've had baby wipes in my house for years, 18 years. I do like this one. That's a very cool stamp. Look at that. Wow. You've had me at this stamp set and dies Stampin' Up. It's just, wow. So down my alley. I know it's not everyone's thing, but I really, really love this type of pattern and colouring and, oh, it's just gorgeous. So we'll do Cajun Craze, I reckon. Let me grab some inky here. Cajun Craze ink, yes. And I think I'm going to use my Stamparatus. Why not? Because it's quite large and I want to make sure that I stamp it right the first time. I don't need an insert for this, just a sheet's a good idea because you've got a bit of overhang here. I might just move this paper out of the way too so you're not getting half scraps of paper in your view. Put this somewhere safe where I can find it all again. I'll be like, where did I put all the paper, everyone? If I ask you, it's over on the side. Just, move that over. Oh, don't tip your coffee off. Bruno tipped his coffee over this week. I'm not alone. Oh, there you go, Linda. We're always learning. There's so much to learn in this amazing idea of crafting. Now, where do we want to place this? I like it when it's on the edge because it sort of stays there, but unfortunately with something like this, it's very difficult to stay on the edge. So the best thing to do is either tape it, if you have a post-it note or something like that. You can use I don't mind using the magnets with the rubber stamps because it is about the same height. But when I'm using like the polymer or the clear, it's really annoying because it gets in the way because you've got another layer when you're using the polymer. So yeah, if you have some tape, maybe if you're doing a set like that. And the other thing to keep in mind too is it's possibly better to do this the other way around, because I find closest to the edge here, it's a little bit, or actually I'll show you something else. So closest to the edge, it's just a little bit frustrating. But what we'll do is instead of doing the edge that way, we'll do it this way. So that then you're not right up against the edge where you're stamping. So I think that's all lined up happy. Does that look happy to all of you? It's good having the grid paper because you can line it up. Is Jasper crying? Yeah. I'm hearing him. I'm like, am I hearing him outside crying? We're trying something new. We're keeping the door open today because our internet's been so frustrating. But it does seem to be working, which is good. But it's just annoying that we can't close doors. I even got a booster in this room and it still didn't work. Now this is the type of stamping you could possibly, like, on purpose miss bits. It's just such, like, it sort of gravitates to coming in and, yeah, being a bit messy. Like you could even just stamp little pieces of it so that it's not quite that much. But I like, yeah, it being a little bit like textured, because it is like an old historic Mayan ruin or something like that. Did you see the woman that walked on the Mayan ruins in Chichen Itza? I call it Chichen Itza, but it's not Chichen Itza, is it? Chichen Itza. We used to call it Chichen Itza. But yeah, we went there for one of the Stampin' Up trips, and she went up there and started dancing on it. She got in big trouble when she came down though, and she's going to get fined. People these days are so naughty, so rebellious. Oh, it says don't climb. I'm going to climb it. She wasn't young either. She didn't look like she was a young girl. Not that that makes a difference, but you hope, by the time you get a little bit older, you have a brain. And that you're willing to take direction. Sometimes I think the older I get, the harder it is to take direction. I'm trying to be remain humble and not feel like you know it all, even though as you get older you start to get to know a few things. It's very handy. Just don't let it go to your head. But yeah, I could not believe it. I was watching it. I was like, what is she doing? It's World Heritage listed. You're not allowed to do your TikToks on the Mayan ruins. Oh my goodness, people, look at this. See, it's worth it. Look at that. So worth it. It's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We're going to have fun with the front cover, aren't we? Dun, 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 dun. The piece of resistance. I think that this would be a fantastic masculine card if I do say so myself. Probably, I don't know how you would do the front. Possibly, maybe, like we've got our little belly band, but I think it will still look good with a belly band for a male. Yeah, I think we'll get away with it. Now, what we can do is, oh, thank you, Rebecca. Lovely to see you on here. Where's our little belly band gone? Where did I put it, everyone? Where did I put the belly band? I'll do a little bit of a tidy. I can see if I can find it. Talk among yourselves. Actually, I feel like I need a refill of coffee. I feel it's time. Ooh, could it be in this little section here? I've got all my paper over here. And I think what we're going to do to bring in a bit of the grey granite, because it's just gorgeous, I think we're going to cut out our front piece with that one. Do I have some already pre-cut here? I've got some scraps of grey granite. What's this one? Ooh, I think this is the one. Yes. Let's use up our scraps before we chop you. And I think we'll do the belly band will show up. Yes, found it. It's on the floor here. You can stop looking, everyone. Oh, it's with all the dies too. All the dies are on the floor. Please tell me I'm not alone. Please tell me someone else is a hot mess like me. I am uniquely Kylie. Yes. There is no one like me. I do not need to pretend to be someone else, because I am who I am. I feel like singing the song from The Greatest Showman, because I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. I make no apologies, this is me. Remember that one? Do you know that we met her? Well, I could have met her, but Britta didn't believe that it was her. And it was totally her. In an airport in LA, I'm like, that's totally the bearded lady from The Greatest Showman. Britta's like, no, it's not. Like, yes, it is. It totally is. And it was. It totally was. Well, I can't really prove it 100%. But I did take a sneaky peek, which is the worst possible thing you could do to a celebrity. I felt very guilty afterwards. I should have just gone with my gut. I think the new Kylie, the Kylie at 44, not the Kylie at 37. No, I would have been 30, 36 then. Maybe even 35 then. 35-year-old Kylie would need Bruno's permission to approach her. Kylie at 44 would be like, hey, and I wouldn't be ashamed to do so. I wouldn't need permission. I'd just do it. I'd be like, hi, human. I really like what you did. She was amazing. Oh my goodness, we're going to have so much fun decorating this. Now, what I'm going to do, I was actually going to have everything decorated on there, but I'm going to put it all on the belly band. It's a good way to decorate the belly band, because it comes, everything then comes with it, and it's not getting in the way of anything. So we can start compiling all of the goodies that we want to sit on our belly band. So truth be known, I know I said do a thin one, but I take that back because we're going to put so much on here that it would be a very good idea to do a thick one. So we could possibly get another piece. In fact, I will, because this is not going to be the correct carrier, particularly because I really want to use this big one. I feel we have the space to do so. Oh, hello, piece of hair. We have the space here to do so, and I feel it needs to have a bigger band. You could get away with it, but I don't want it to feel... I don't want it to be rickety. I don't want a rickety belly band. I want it to be very solid. Solid as a rock. Yes. Cajun. P.S. Jessie, I've got your slippers on. And I love them. They're the best slippers in the world. How are you going there, Bruno? You can just let them run free. You're sounding stressed. I'm picking up on your energy. I'm picking up on your stressed out vibes. Did you just ignore me and shut the door? Rude. I'm a human. Treat me like a human. You all understand. All you women understand me. Yes, you do. So I think maybe that would be about 2 3/4 because we've got a pretty big space here. I feel like it needs to be, sorry for that annoying noise. I feel like it needs to be like 7 centimeters. I know it's huge, which is like 2 3/4 of an inch. And we can test my theory here and see if it works. We'll do just slightly under. Ah, where's my scoring tool gone? It's jumped off the trimmer. I bet you it's in this little section here. I bet you it fell down the side. Oh no. But I have a workaround. If you've lost your scorer, then you can just get your little whatchamacallit bone folder. Now I'm going to go a little bit bigger on this side because I want there to be movement. Oh, it's a bit crooked. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, I like that. It's definitely, oh yeah, that's right, because we're going to do it that side. So then it will go right up pretty much to the edge. I like it towards the edge. I would have liked it even a little bit closer to the edge, but this is not bad. And that's going on the back anyway, so you won't see it. Which is good. That's a very nice, that's a very robust belly band. I feel like that is a male belly band. This is a male card. Yes, that's going to look really good. There we go. And remember, not too tight. You want it to have movement because, see you, Aniki. Happy dreams. You'll be dreaming about fun fold cards tonight. So I could possibly, yeah, that's good. But yes, you want it to have movement. So I could possibly even, oh no, that's good. I'm happy with that. Oh my goodness, I love this belly band being thicker like this. Ah, who would have thought? Who would have thought it? Who would have thunked it? Now, we've got this one here that I'm going to cut. And then we'll see what we decide for the middle piece. I might possibly bring in some Cajun, but we'll see. We might just go with basic white. So let's bring in our Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Actually, will this run through the mini? Look how easy the mini is to bring in. Oh, No, I think it's just outside the parameters. So we'll bring in our big one. Come here, little one. Well, come here, big one. Come here, big machine. And we'll pop that on there. This is a really, really good tool to put on your starter kit order. If you don't have a stamp and cut and emboss machine, then this is a great one to add, because you get very good value. Okay, we're ready to receive, people. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Let's move this out of the way so we can see it properly. This whole suite is just a really big surprise. Surprise! Look at that. That could possibly even be turned into a tag, couldn't it? So let's have a look. This is going to sit on the front here. So you can see why I needed a little bit more of a robust belly band, because that's going to come with it. And potentially this could be something really nice to add in this little section here as well, with, you know, whatever you want to add. Or you could create like a little pocket in here to put a gift card, and then on the back you could write, like have a little section in here to write on. Isn't that beautiful? Do you love that? I love that. I love playing with new stuff because it's like, wow. So let's have a look at this guy here. So I want to do two things. I feel like I want to do this in Cajun, but I also want to see what it looks like in basic white. So let's cut the two of them. It's amazing, it really is. So I've got, oh yeah, there's some basic white over there, some scrap. So I'll do this one first. Well, my plates have been used well. There we go. Cut one. Ooh, even this has got detail on it. Look at that, the stitching all around. That is gorgeous. Let's do another one here. This is going to be the basic white one. I might do two of these actually, because whatever we might decide to use it on the inside of the card. That is just so amazing. The detail on that is so cool. Who was not looking at this suite but now is looking at this suite differently? I've got this suite and I'm looking at this suite differently. Who's gonna put it on their pre-order? Me. Oh no, I've already got it. So there's another one there. And I feel like while we've got the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine out, I do want to look at a couple of things here. So we've got some really cool designs here. There's this strip here. There's this It's more like a cactus, but I really like this because it could be like a flame as well. It's got that look of like a succulent, but also a flame. So we'll just cut out a few of these just so that we've got some pieces on hand. And because, you know, we want to see what it looks like. Have I enabled you? I'm a very good enabler, I've heard. I'm good at enabling people. Now, I don't know if this cuts out, so I'm going to try, do you like that word? I'm going to try and line this up as best as I can in case it stays where it is. Don't you move, little one. Let's have a look at what you do. Oh, it does cut out. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So we could cut that down to whatever size we need. So I might do another one of those, just so we've got plenty of fun things to play with. Yeah, the Onstage that Sarah and Shelley did really captured my attention on this one too. It's very inspiring when you see someone play with it. Okay. And then we'll do the little Mayan Aztec little pieces as well. So this one here, I'm pretty sure that this, anyway, I didn't think the other one cut out, so we'll just try it and we'll see what happens. But I feel like this makes a pattern rather than cutting. Okay, we ready? Oh, it does. That's a really cool pattern too. Look at that. So I think Shelley and Sarah used it for masking. That would be really cool to use that for masking. I really like that idea. So what we could possibly do here, that one's really amazing. So detailed. So we could have layers here. So we've got this one, and then we're layering this here. But I feel like there needs to be a basic white layer. So we could possibly, because this is masculine, so we don't have to sort of stick to the status quo and, you know, everything be symmetrical. So we could possibly do like a little bit of this. And because we're doing like an offset like that, you know, we've got these little things that we can use and layer with as well. I've got these pieces. So it's already coming together. I feel like these need to be, yeah, maybe like that. And I want to use that, oops, yeah, I want to use you behind here. So I think if we just have sort of some sections here that we can use to get this sort of look behind. So I think, yeah, something, maybe we could even put it through the middle here. Oh, yeah, let's try that one. So, yes, it really does. It's like that, yeah, really desert. Well, basically, I think Shelley and Sarah were saying it reminds them of Utah. Come here, Jasper. I can hear him crying. Come here. It's like, how dare you lock me in a room? I want to be free to do whatever I want. Hello there, you two. Could you hear my voice, could you? You're wondering where I am. Ugh, this is going to look so good. Now, these pieces are pretty small. you can just go like this with your, take your pick tool and pull those out. And then because we've got our layers, it's going to really accentuate those through the middle there. We're going to bring out the Cajun craze. And then we've got this piece here. And this piece here is good because you could even layer that and use it a few times. What do we think, people? I really like that. And then that's going to be layered on top here. So we need a little sentiment in the middle here. Hello! And we've got, what have we got in this suite? Let's have a look at the sentiments. Oh, a few of you have said you're going to get it. That's so exciting. Oh yeah, there it is. Good. I'm like, come here, little stamp set. Where are you? Now, these sentiments, oh my goodness, I stinking love them. Even if you don't like any of the rest, I would get the sentiments. So I think that if we're going to go for a masculine cut, I mean, I really like that one. You're what sunshine feels like. Sending warm rays your way. I'm not sure the sending warm rays your way will actually fit though. So I think we're going to have to go with the your what sunshine looks like. So it's going to sort of sit in there. So we'll do our sentiment first. And I think I'm going to black emboss, people. I was going to use Cajun, but I think it's got enough Cajun. We need a point of difference, a POD. Now I'll cut that one down as well so that we've got that ready to go. So this is going to be very technical to get this cut straight. If you wanted to have it absolutely spot on perfect, I could highly recommend doing this where you use the die. Let's do that. Let's show you how to do that. In fact, we could possibly even do that and use our little mini, because our mini is the best. I love you, little guy. I really honestly thought he was just going to be a tool that I look at and say, look how cute you are. But surprisingly, I actually use him a lot, as you can see with all the cuts on here. It's really, really good machine, and it's fantastic for traveling with as well. For those of you that do crafting cruises or... Ooh! I actually really like that. I didn't mean to cut it. And look at these pieces. They could even be used too. I did not anticipate that, but I really, really like it. It's created a little banner. I love accidental accidents. We could possibly even bring these guys in too if we wanted. They could be like little tags up the top here. I love those type of accidents. Yes, I really like that. I feel like it's added something else to that white space there. So let's just pop you back over there. And let's get our sentiment. Oh yeah, hour and a half. I was like, how are we going for time? I'm having a ball. Time's flying. We need this and we need that. And possibly a brush, because it is black emboss after all. Now, the key with this is when we do stamping with a sentiment, we want to make sure it's lined up. And the thing with when you're working with something that isn't clear, you think you have it lined up, but you don't really. Jasper, what are you doing? Come here. He went away, when we went away to Onstage, he's been super duper needy ever since. He's like, I need attention all the time. I think Kirsty, our dog sitter, was very, very good to them. And now they're spoilt rotten. They're spoilt little doggies who think they can get our attention all the time. Plus, he is getting older. Aren't you? You're getting older. You're a little old man, aren't you? Why don't you lie down over there? Why don't you lie down over there? It's not all about you. So, I know this is very ugly, but we found something the other day. I think I did this with the Crazy Crafters, actually. But I found out that if you wipe it down straight away, as long as it's a water-based ink, you can line it up. Let's go over this side. You can line it up exactly where you want it. So let's just say we put this guy in the corner. Then we get our vellum and we line that up. And we can see exactly where this is going to stamp. And we can adjust accordingly if we need to. We can move this guy around where he needs to move. But hopefully we can, I think this base here looks like it's pretty straight. So I think you could possibly, with this stamp set, even eyeball, because you've got a good gauge there. And I'm going to try and go up as far as I can close to that font. And let's see where it lands. It's a little bit bowed, this vellum. I didn't look after my vellum piece very well, but it looks like it's going to go flat once I squish it. So this will all make sense in a moment. So if you're one of those people, I really, really like my sentiments to line up. I don't like to leave it to chance, because if I leave it to chance, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be crooked. So look at that. If I left it to chance, it would be very crooked. Look at that. So now what I can do is I can just adjust this on here. And usually this is what I do, actually. I didn't do this. But you can just move this to fit your grid lines. And I can see exactly where it's a bit skew-if. Now this here, we want to wipe it as soon as we can, because otherwise it stays there. So I've got that same wipe. Good thing I've got another one. There's a reason why I do 2 all the time. Actually, let's just bring in some Cajun craze. It's actually not a bad little idea, really. Sometimes accidents work out okay. Now, that's lined up. So let's just have a little look and see where it is now. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Now, do I keep it with that little bit of sponging? I actually don't mind that. Let's just add a little bit over this side too. Let's just add a little bit of... Let's do like your TYPT. Just add a bit of grunge to our... I'm like, what am I doing? Let's have a little look. I think I might go to the other one. I don't know. Do I want a bit of grunge? It does fill in that white space quite nice, but it looks a bit messy. I think I'm going to go for clean. Where's my other one? Here he is. But, you know, that's an idea that you could possibly do on another card. Let's have a look. So I think I'm going to... do I want to... Yes, I'm going to go... Oh, maybe I can go grey granite. I'm going to do grey granite, everyone. I never used grey granite. Let's do grey granite. I think it will be a nice addition. Okay. Just want to make sure that that's even, because I did notice on the vellum it was a little bit gloopy. And you can, if you possibly can, someone told me about this, but you can get a piece of felt exactly like this has here. I'm not sure where you get this felt from, but you could put it on one of your clear blocks and it just allows you to push down, add some pressure. I really like that. You are what sunshine feels like. Yes. Bravo. Yeah, they're really, really handy to have something that pushes down rather than your hand. I find it's a more even. Yes, I really like that. And then we'll just bring in our little die. There you are. Bring back our little mini. Don't you love that the mini's just like, yeah, here I am. I'm ready. I'm at your service. And I think, looking at the other one, yeah, I think it is good there. Might just do it a little bit higher, so it sort of sits in there. Oops, there goes our tray. We were going to do basic black, but I changed my mind. So I'll just move out my embossing powders. Oh, I really, really love that. So good. It's just a really subtle addition, but really, really nice. Excellent. You go down there. And even these like pieces here, like keep all them. You could use them for like embellishments, shaker card. Yeah, that's much better framed. I felt like it was in an odd spot before and it cut off the sentiment too much for my liking. So I'm going to put that on dimensionals, that piece there. And these two can go lower. I think I'll put them right up in the corner here. Yep, we've done it, people. Let's glue this baby down. I'm just going to close my Cajun and my grey granite. And then we'll do some surgery here. Ooh, good. It's actually the other way. Got more definition on the other side, so just make sure you have this the right way around. I love that it turned it into a banner. unintentional banner. And then we'll do these here. How's everyone going? Ooh, the D size block felt used for under furniture. Thank you, Michelle. Adhere to the block. Add adhesive sheet to the felt. Brilliant. I love this idea. Oh, I love that raised like that. And you could easily, with your take your pick tool, if you wanted to sort of bring in some of these, you could bring in some of that for like decoration. What do you think of those? Hi there. Oh, that's the block. Who did that one for us?
Someone on our team. Thank you, whoever it was. I love it. I use it every day.
Do you really?
Yep.
And give us a look at the pattern. They used as on a series paper.
On a series paper, yeah.
Ah, what a clever idea.
Well,
people are so smart. Look at that.
It looks like a celebration from a year or so ago.
Brilliant. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, I'll leave these there.
What are they? It would be very hard to get straight, but I really like I really like these. I think they add something special to this. So I'm going to, maybe I'll just put 2 of them rather than these 2. Just the 2 on the edge I think is a good addition, and we'll line them up straight, of course. But I think that looks really cool. And that's just the rubbish from inside. Now this is where the take your pick tool is so handy. So you lift it up with that. You put a little dot here in the corner, a bit of Tombow or adhesive of your choice, but I think in this instance Tombow is your friend. Push down on that, and then you can get your other tool. This is why you need 2 to just push down on it, because then you're not getting it on your fingers. I am a surgeon. I am a paper surgeon. So we'll do that again. So we'll lift that up. And put a little dot there. You just want to squeeze just really lightly. Nothing too crazy. You don't need a lot. And then the cool thing is you can use these tools to sort of move it around if it needs moving. And voila. Oh, the 2 top ones aren't stuck down. So we could do the same with these 2 as well. They're a little bit bigger, but same principle. And this is where you take your pick tool is just, genius. Because I would have ended up with this stuck to my finger. Stuck everywhere except for where I want it. Actually, Brina, can you add another take your pick tool? The top bit to a wish list. I keep forgetting to add it to Trello. Make sure it's the detailed side the right way. Ah, that looks so good. Reminds you of matches. Ah, yes. Oh my goodness. It's amazing. I want it to go that side and then this on this side. In fact, what I could do is keep the white lined up but have the Cajun sort of off center underneath. What do you think? I might even raise it up. I'm going to raise up the whole thing. I'm going to stick this onto here. Very technical sticking. So let's do this here. Stick that down to there. So I've just gone to each kind of edge so that it's still within the borders but on the side. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on here. So stick this down. There we go. How many can we use? Let's do it. Okay. There we go. So I'm lining up those little indentations on each side and at the bottom, and that's going to tell me where to place it. Isn't that amazing? So I just want to make sure, where's the, oh, there they are. I've got the dies here, and this here could even possibly be a really nice addition as well. Like if you wanted to add like a little fire. But I think it's got enough on it. I don't want to overdo it. But I love those rectangles. Oh my goodness, they're going to be a new favourite of mine. And I don't know where the other rectangle is. But anyway, we'll find that when we finish. Oh, found it. Don't you love it? Trying to put it back after you've pulled it apart. Always take a picture, people. Like, how did this even all get on here? There we go. Okay, so now we'll just stick it down. I'll do a bit of a tardy. Take all these pieces off. Isn't that cool that we use the little scraps? I'm so excited by that. I've decided I need another scrap bin next to me. The trolley's changed and I need a scrap bin. So if we go back to the card and do this. Because it's a little bit bigger, I probably should have done my old school belly band. Actually, no, I'll go in this way and then it's, yes. So go in the thicker way first and then add the other bit. Oh my goodness, people, can you see what I'm seeing? Wow. And I really think that this could be masculine or feminine. I feel like I need another piece of that diamond now. I feel like there needs to be another diamond. Do we have dimensionals that are diamonds? I've always thought, how am I going to use these embellishments, I should say, that are like diamonds? But man, it'd be perfect on this one. I could put gems, although maybe not for a man. Well, then again, men love bling too, don't they? Isn't that the coolest? Oh, so we could stick that right down. You could quite possibly add in this one here where it wraps around and then underneath itself. And it's not a bow, it's just, you know, additional, and it's just very textured and delicious. I think that would be a nice addition. And without a bow, I think it just adds something a bit extra. Not that this card really needs extra, but I think it's a nice little colour add-in. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's use some ribbon. But what I'll do is I'll tuck it in right underneath the card so they're overlapping underneath. So you won't see any overlap. And we'll use some Terran tape because it's the best tape for ribbon. What I'm going to do is run the tape all the way along because this, I really want it to stay in place. So run it all the way. There we go. So Karen said, too many patterns on the same card for my taste, and putting 3 cards together will require extra postage. Okay for a single card, but not economic for mass mailing. Good point, Karen. We all have different taste. Yeah, you can go for all one style if you want, or it could be the type of card that, I think these days there's certain people in our family that have everything already. It's like, what do you even get them? What present? Here we go. This is a present in itself. So when you have like a parcel and you're sending a card, well, that's the gift. This is your present. Yeah, we all have different tastes, things that we like and don't like. That's what makes the world go round. Isn't that exciting? I might just bring that round so that I can just make sure that that goes through the middle. And I will actually put paper at the back too. So just look away, Karen. There's going to be more patterns. And I'll definitely use another one for you. Now, ooh. So I think that we're going to have to use dimensionals here. You'll definitely make it a definite parcel because this is quite high up. So we're going to put dimensionals on both edges there, on both sides. So we'll go like this and this. What's our parameters? And I think the best thing about crafting, so for something like this, you know, this might be a masculine one using this suite, but hopefully, Karen, you'll walk away with an idea of what you can do using other paper, or using, whenever you look at our videos, this is the exact same card but done with different paper, and this is the exact same card but done with different paper. So you can just make it whatever you wanted to make it. You know, don't feel like you have to copy exactly what we've done. Yeah, like Yvonne, it's just an idea. Yeah, you don't have to copy. You could do something absolutely completely different to what I've done. But it's just helping you see the new products being used, seeing how they work. The best way to work out how things look is to play. Oh, yes. Stick that down there. Ah! That looks so cool. Now we'll do the back as well, because I want that to be all hunky-dory. So we've got, what papers have we got here so far? We've got this one. Ooh, I do want to do something. Anyway, you can imagine something delicious there. A gift card. We'll put one of our Stampin' Up stickers in there. We got this from Centre Stage. I think this was our Centre Stage gift. We'll put something in there. Well, what else have I got here? That's a sneak peek. Bruno used this card. It's coming up in Cajun Craze with this stamp set. I know, isn't it beautiful? So happy. But we'll just do the back, and I think we'll do I think this will bring in a really nice look with this. I think it ties in the grey granite really nicely. So let's bring that in. Yes, please case any of the cards that I've done. Please knock yourselves out. Or, you know, for Karen, she can just adapt it to whatever paper or stamp set that she likes. This might not be the suite for you. All good. The envelope, oh yes, that would be good too. Brilliant. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun making this card. Now, if we wanted to as well, we did have 2 pieces here. May as well use these, right? We don't want them going to waste. So I think we'll do it that way around. And just again, we want to make sure that it's not overlapping. Ooh. Ooh. I think we might use those ones. Kylie picks what she wants to use and then changes it. It's just what I do. Yeah, it is a completely different look to what we began with, wasn't it? But I think that's the fun bit about crafting. You've just got to go with where you're going and then just adapt as you go along, and then, you know, take some fun from it. Take something from it that you really enjoy. Oh no, I want to do that side. And then you can, you know, like you saw, I've done 3 different types of this card, but just keep mixing it up, keep changing it up. And it could be the type of card that you give to friends. We've been going out to dinners lately, and I love being able to bring like a card along with me that I can give to our friends that have invited us for dinner. And I think something like this is really special. Yes, even the alphabet dies. That's a really good idea, Nessa. The belly band won't fit. Yeah, well, it'll be happy. So first thing you do is the bigger side, and then you do the smaller side. That's what I've decided is the way to go. I mean, if you really make it loose, then it's not going to be, but I think this is pretty good. I'm happy with this belly band. You just need to have a good amount of movement. Oh my goodness. What do you think, everyone? I'm really happy with this, and I never thought I could use ribbon in a masculine card, but I really, really like that. And it's textured, it's like really furry and delicious. And if you wanted to, you could even put paper here on the back if you feel like that's not, like it feels a bit empty. But I think, yeah, wow, you can really go to the desert. So there you go. We had a really good play today. Yes, I know, so good. But I just want to have a quick look at our little cow card and see if we can do some decorating on here. Because this is a really cute set, this one. We've got all these cute little trees and... Oh, thank you, Rosie. And congratulations on joining too. We're so excited you're part of the team. Woohoo! Did you get an invite to the card class? We've got some more ideas for our card class. I'm very excited about that class. So if anyone else wanted to check out our card class, you can as well. I'll just pop up a link actually, because I don't know if Bruno has the link to the card class. But yeah, definitely go and check it out. I think it's... Oh, thank you, everyone. I might have to look it up. Ooh, got it. So that's the card class there that Rosie got to join for free. You should have an email. I sent it to your email, so just check that out. And you have an invite. It's usually $99 Australian, but as a team member, you get to join that for free. You're welcome. We love to look after our team members, do some crafting together. Now, I did have a piece here. This is actually interesting, this one. I think this is from the new dies. I was just testing it out to see if I could make it a little bit bigger. And look, I'm happy with it, but it was just a little bit fiddly. So I thought, I'll just stick with what I've already got here. It was not the notes. Anyway, I'll find it for you a bit later, but I just made it a little bit larger. It's one of the new dies. Oh, here they are here. Something fancy. So it was this one here, and I kind of expanded it a bit just by running it through twice. So, well, surprisingly actually, Yvonne, let's just test that. But I think it will actually fit in our regular envelopes. Let's test it out. It might need an expandable envelope. Will you fit? Yeah. Look, it's bulky, but as long as you don't, like, you're not going to fold it all the way down. But you could, yeah, definitely create a different envelope for it. Or if you lay it down that way, it possibly would be easier to fold that down then. And just lift it, like create a new fold, or have another fold there. So it's got bulk. But it does fit in our regular envelopes. Now I want to see if I can get where is it here? I had the pre-cut front out. Ooh, no, that's not it. That's okay. We'll cut another one. Or maybe we'll use, nah, it's not big enough. Oh, found it. Here we go, everybody. Stop looking. I'm like, where did it go? Yes. So this is the seasonal label dies. And this would be quite fun. Seriously, we could play with lots of these dies and make the cutest little hills. Wow, so cute. So we've got hills, we've got a windmill that can sit on the hill. We've got some trees that we can punch out. We've got a barn in the background. There's so much. I just absolutely love the size of these dies. Like, I think that Stampin' Up really are thinking about us card makers and going, how can we help them? Because the dies need to be small. They need to fit on these sort of layers. And then we've got like little piggies and like little cows and ducks. Oh my goodness. So cute. Oh my goodness. So let's just stamp a couple. This one here I think we'll cut out. The little pig, I don't know, I guess if you just cut it out out of the colour, it would probably look fine. And the little duck, do it in yellow. I think they would work. The only advice I'd give to you on this set is just be really careful you don't lose some dies, because it could be very easily done. It's cool to be likely. And the cool thing about these dies is they fit in the mini. Yes! I love using my mini. Yay! Look how easy it is. Who was it? I think I saw Rose Coleman. She was doing her weights with the Step and Cut and Emboss machine. Just doing a workout. It's like, go, Rose. Now, I think I might bring in the early espresso because we've got early espresso here already. I've got some already. No, I'll get one of these ones. I'll get some of my scraps here. There we go. It's a nice scrap. It's a good size scrap. And we're just going to cut this down. This is the beauty of having the minis. You just grab your snips, chop it up, and use it like that. Yes, so similar to the red tractor designs. Wow. And possibly it could be recommended with these, because they are quite little and fine, that bringing out your adhesive sheets would be a very good idea with this set, because yeah, they are quite, I mean, the Tombow glue will be great, but yeah, just a tip. So I've put the windmill back because, you know, we don't want to lose him. And I think with the, we've got a few different colours of green. It looks like we've got Granny Apple. And maybe some garden. Yeah, I reckon some garden green. That will look really nice with that one. So we'll just do a couple of hills here. There we go. And oops. Will I find it? Yes, I found it. I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to find it. But it's all good. Nothing to look at here. Put them all back. There you go, you guys. You're all safe and sound. Oh, look at this hill. Ah, so cute. Look at this one. That is very, very cute. And what else have we got? We've got a little piggy. I'll put these back in there. Little scrap piles. You can go in there and you can go back in garden green. And we've got, I think if we do flirty for the piggy, although what have they used on here? Do we have a little piggy? Oh yeah, that looks maybe a little bit blushing, hey? Yeah, I think it's, oh yeah, I think it's more blushing. Let's go for blushing. A blushing bride. Because the piggies are really cute. We've got two piggies too. We've got this one here. And this one here. And then we'll do maybe the daffodil. Oh, it looks like they've used, yeah, I think it's daffodil, but just calmed down. It's so cute. Oh, this is sparking so much joy in me right now. And we've got this guy. Oh, Jessie, I have to do a rabbit for Jessie. Oh, look at the little rabbit. What colour's the rabbit gonna be? I think he needs to be, I think maybe smoky slate for the rabbit. Will that one fit? Yeah. It seems like an overkill to have a piece of cardstock this size, but I'm just going to put it straight back into scraps. Look at the rabbit. And it's all right. The rabbit is back on the dies, everyone. It's safe. And we need the daffodil. Where are my yellow? Oh, they're over there. They're hiding away. What's this one? Yes, Daffodil Delight. I love using my scraps. I'll just cut that down a little bit. And put that one back in the scrap bin. Oh, someone said grey already. Oh, cool. Yeah, you could totally glue dot them. I'm such a Tombow girl though. And I love getting my take your pick tool and just gluing them all down. Now, the only other thing I'd like to do with this little set is I think we'll do the little barn and possibly the trees. I could even have like little clouds, but yeah, it could be like sponging that you bring in just so the clouds are sort of sitting on a blue sky, because there's a really cute cloud one there. So let's just have a look here. I'll just move these out of the way for us all. So we've got a clean canvas. We've got the stamp set that we've, ooh, a real red barn. Yeah. Well, what about a Cajun Craze barn? I've got the Cajun Craze ink here. Oh, that's the first thing you're going to buy. That's very cute. So I think Cajun Craze. And I like those trees. So I'm thinking we do I think we'll do them in garden, because I never use garden green. Let's use some garden green. So there's some garden green. There's a Cajun. And I've got a couple of blocks here. Ooh, cut out the clouds in white velvet paper. What a great idea. Ooh, evening evergreen trees. They would look really good too. You're all like, you're on a little creative journey. I love it when we're getting all our creativeness happening. It's like, oh, I've got ideas. I'm feeling inspired. Oh, don't think I have any scraps of basic white left. That's all right. We'll cut into it. We'll cut into some white. Always have some basic white on hand. Oh, I found that die. There's going to be ties everywhere around here. It's like, oh, hello, little die. Where do you belong? This is called Creative Chaos. I was doing my tutorial bundle for next month too. I want to finish that off today, which I'm very excited about. I've bought out the scrappy strips. Yay! It's been ages since I've done a scrappy strips. So that'll be nice to bring that out. There we go. I'll just cut that in half, I think. And what colour is usually the silos? Oh, look how cute you are. Yay. And then what we could do, so this is Cajun Craze. So I think if we do, I think maybe the light Cajun will be nice on there. And what's this one here? Ooh, maybe some light mossy. It's so cute. I might actually put, oh, that should be alright actually. We can come in with some dark if we want to. And I could possibly even colour this. So cool, isn't it? Love the blends. Jasper's having a good snore under the table here. He's happy now. He's with his mummy. He's like, crying, I need fun. They're no different to children, really, are they? Now, it's not that one. I want Granny Apple, not the Parakeet Party. So this one is the Lat. So I'll do a little bit of dark around these spots here. It's usually how I like to do my blending. And just along the edges a little bit, and then come in with the light and just circular motions and blend that all in. If I just like go over the top, you'll see, like, it's not bad, but you'll see like quite a big indentation, like it's quite obvious. But if you sort of keep blending, keep going over the top, keep going, what will end up happening when that sort of dries a bit, calms the farm, literally calm the farm, then it will all be blended together. And some bits you may not want to blend, but yeah, I think it's really cute. And then our barn, if we do, I think we'll just stick with light because this is going to be quite strong. And you've got your two pictures here. So you've got the painter and then the smaller end. So if you're always looking for where it's, which side, and even the line, did you know that the line is thicker and thinner line? That was something new I learnt the other day. Like, what? There's lines? Did not even know. Was not even aware. And Britta's like, I didn't know that there was a brush. I didn't see the brush. I only saw the line. Well, that's what he normally looks at. It just looks at the line. Oh, good snore, Jasper. And then we can come in with the dark. And this is where the, some people might be like, when would you use the thin one? Here we go. This is where people. We can accentuate the lines that are already there in the barn. Good. I like it. So cute. And then you come in with these. We'll close them up. Zoom you out. Whee! So I've got this one here. Oh, I did want to do some early espresso actually. I did bring that over. Well, this is actually the SU100. But yeah, early espresso will work as well. To do the little tree trunks. So we've got that little guy there. Yep. And then we'll just pull this out very gently and squish. Ooh. Did I move it? Yes, it did move. Let me have a look here. Could use tape here, but I'm a little bit lazy. I'm like, oh, I think I can do it without tape. Whee! Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And we'll just do a couple of clouds. I really love the suggestion of the, what was it called again? The felt. Oh, I was about to knock you off, little guy. One cloud. Two. Oh, yeah, that's all right now. And three. Don't you love the video? Yay! So cute. We've used that one very well. Whoopsie. We'll get some alcohol later and wipe that off. So, let's compile. I feel like the trees need to be on the edge. And the barn at the back there. And we'll ground the trees with some hills, because the hills are alive. And yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it. You can go around there somewhere. It's so cute. Oh, what sentiment are we using? We've got today is a good day. And that's good because they're little. What's that one say? I think it's that one there, yes, it is. So we could quite possibly put the sentiment around here. So I'll stamp that first and then we can work around the rest. And I'll do that in early espresso. Oh, you can hear the spring birds. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Early espresso. Did it not even actually stamp it? Do you have any ink in you? But that's a good spot. I like it. Good thing we have another side. I think our early espresso needs a little bit more ink. It's very weird. It's like strong in some points and not so much in others. Let's just do a bit of stamping here so we can check it out. Oh yeah, that's good. Just guesstimate. And it's good with this. look how crooked it is. But I don't mind with a card like this. It's like, yeah, it's rustic. Yeah. I did it myself. Yeah. I like the windmill behind. How cute is it? Hi.
Do you want some early espresso?
Do you have some?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's okay.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Second time?
Yeah. You missed it. I did it myself. Yeah. What are you laughing at? Him snoring?
No.
What? Oh, the crafter math.
Can I show you?
Sure. I can see what I craft in. It's like, I can see why Kylie can't find anything now.
Hey, I'm going to get some subbers. Do you want some?
I'd love some Subway. Although we've got some Nando's in the fridge. Oh, no. Actually, I'll have Subway. You finished the Nando's. Oh.
Like, it's been 3 or 4 days.
All right. Judgment-free zone. Eat fresh. I love the little bunny. Oh, how cute is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start compiling. I think I'm very happy with that, but we'll see if we add these little guys in. It's the cutest. Oh, so cute. I'll zoom in so that you can see it a bit better. So let's just start doing some surgery. Dun, dun, dun. Bruno will post a picture of the crafter mask somewhere online. Actually, pop it on Instagram stories, Bruno. So Kylie's live right now. Check out the mess. It's a judgment-free zone, people. A messy crafter is I don't understand why I can't find my Tombow glue. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is my little barn. In actual fact, I think he might be raised. He's going to be on a dimensional. Because this is the fun thing about creating these little scenes, is they can be quite dimensionalized. In fact, we'll do our where's my little minis gone? I don't want to use the edge on these ones. I want actual minis. Have I got some minis in the drawer here? Let's see if any of these are minis. No. You watch, I'm not going to have any minis now. They're all going to be big dimensionals. Dimensionals. Where are the minis? Do you have some minis, Bruno? You got some mini dimensionals? No, none in that drawer either. You need some minis on our order. I bet you Bruno has them all in his room. It's alright, I'll do some surgery. I'll cut these in half. Ah, you want to go out now, Jasper? Off you go. We can see who the rule. Do you have some mini dimensionals in there? Thank you kindly. I could cut these, but CBB. What's CBB?
Can't be bothered.
Yeah. Oh no, checked every drawer.
No, they're in here.
No, they're all the half.
There.
The edge.
Well, there's another box in here.
Is there?
Yeah, because that's all I could find.
Yeah. Pop them on the order. Ooh, thank you. You were correct. I was like, nah, you're not going to find them. But I take that back. Ooh, that cloud better go back on its magnetic sheet. I'm telling you, that's the only thing about these dies that you have to be very careful of. They're going to be very easy to lose. Don't lose your dies. There we go. Oh, you're so cute, little barn. There we go. You can get right in the middle there. You are front and center. It's so cute. It's a little bit crooked though, so I'm just going to lift it up. There we go. That's a bit better. And then we'll use our Tombow for all these clouds. So we've got, and I don't actually mind that it's going to be coming off the die because we've got it on top of a card, so you can sort of just float. I don't want it too far off, but it can just float off the card. Hi there, Tess. Welcome back. Yeah, I was going to do minis on these, but I think the barn needs to be the hero. There we go. And then we've got our trees. So I think the trees we'll put on dimensional because that can sort of sit on top of there, but we'll stick this down first, our windmill. And we don't really need to do the base because we're going to be sticking over the top of it. And then we've got our trees that are sort of going to hover over the top of the windmill and the barn. So yeah, I wanted to do this last night, but it was already 1:30 and I was like, I need to go to bed. Like I was looking at these dies and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, no, you can't be playing with them at 1 o'clock. You need your sleep. What is it with us crafty women, hey? We stay up late, craft to the early morning. There we go. And then we could quite possibly do, well, I think on top will be good, but we want it to sort of sit partially on and partially off like that. So I want it to be grounded, but actually maybe this one will be, no, it covers, oh, it's actually not too bad, that one. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. So I'm just going to run the glue along the base, like so. And then we can stick the others in little spots here, like that one. And then possibly, yeah, I like it. Put it on here. There we go. And now we'll have all our little farm animals. So I think if we put a little duck there, we've got the bunny as well. I think the bunny needs to be over here. And we've got our little piggies. I feel like they need to be near the barn. Got one sticking out there, and one sticking out there. And I don't think we need the other duck. Oh, maybe he can go over there. What do you think? Or maybe they're following each other around the today's a good day. Oh yes, I like that. It sort of covers in that space a bit. And one thing I will do, which I don't particularly like is that the barn is a little bit too high and it just doesn't feel grounded. So even though he's on dimensionals, I'm actually going to bring him down a bit. You come over here, Mr. Piggy, while I do surgery on your barn. I could possibly ground him by putting the piggy in front. Anyway, I'll test it out. I'll see if I can get some glue in there and get this barn sort of flatter, because I just feel like he's poking up a bit too much for my liking. And we'll get some little surgery glue there. Oh, there we go. Just hold that down for a bit. I like the idea of like partial raised, where it's like raised but grounded. It's, I don't know if it's my thing, but I do like it because I want it up, but I don't want it up. It's got to be sitting flat somewhere. Good. I feel like that's much happier. But will it stay there? Yo, I don't know. And then, now you could possibly, with these little piggies, I think they would look really good if you're willing to be patient. I think they would look really good sponged. Look at my little take your pick tool. Look, I've like at my last little bit, I've like squeezed every last bit out of here. So that's the other thing. We've got to do mini dimensionals and the take your pick tool glubby stuff. That's the technical term for it. Glubby. It's really not. I'm making that up. Please don't believe me. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Come in here, little piggy. There you go. Oh, he looks so cute coming out like that. And you could possibly even flip them and no one would know. I think a flip is a good idea. Yeah. I like these two. Ducks go in the same direction. Ducks follow each other. I had a pet duck growing up. It was very cute. I called it a very original name. It was called Fluffy. And Fluffy as a baby was the cutest thing ever, but not so much as a grown-up. He would poop everywhere. It was gross. But as a little baby, he was so cute. He would snuggle up into my neck and like nest himself into my hair. It's very cute. We grew up on acreage and we had a running creek at the back, and so this is kind of the life that we, like the neighbours had vegetables that they grew, and she'd kill all her own chickens, and which I think, well, if you're going to eat meat, I think to see that as a child, I think it gives you a bit of respect for what the animals give up for us. Oh my goodness, people. Oh, so cute. So where's our little farm? Where's our little farm card? Oh, that was a bit quick, sorry. Let's move that. Move that and pop this in here. So here's our little farm. And here's our, oh, the piggy went for a little walk. And here's our little label. That's really cute. What do you think, everyone? So before we stick this down, I'm going to get that I got some twine and had that wrapped around. There it is. How I find anything in here is beyond belief. Like, it's quite miraculous, really. Are you not on Instagram or Facebook? Ah, there you go. So this is how technical it is when you use the ribbon. You just go like this and like this. And then this is going to tie in a bow. And then at the back is where you put your paper to hide it all and keep it in place. I like the double. I just felt like it wasn't enough having just the one, but I think I'm going to I'll just cut this piece. I was going to keep that loop, but it's time for you to go, little loopy. Well, maybe you're not going because I moved all my scissors. I only have one pair of scissors on this side now. Maybe I'll have to use, I was like, oh, be a genius, and I'll move all the scissors that aren't sharp. Oh, there it is. It's under the stem. It is a really fun card, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Tess. Anyway, pretend that's a bow. We'll pretend that that's doing what it should do. And I think we will put that on dimensionals. I do like the cover being on dimensionals. And good thing that's hidden. Ooh, I was like, oh no, we're going to open it and see it on the other side. But no, this is hidden. So all good. No one will know. No one will know. You won't know. Just the 88 of you that are watching live and the replay peeps. And if you're watching the replay, when you watch the replay, because we're live now, well, when you're listening to this, we're not live, but it will say live if we're live. But yes, just let us know. Say replay. Because I love finding out that people are watching the replay as well. Oh my goodness. It is so cute. And so to keep this ribbon in place, you're just going to stick down some paper, which I already had organized here because it's just such beautiful paper. I thought that these little guys here were a good piece of resistance. It's a cute finish. And that just keeps that ribbon or the twine in place. Isn't that cute? So they'll open that up. Whee! Isn't that cool? It's such a good suite. I really like this one. It brings a smile to the face. A smile to your dial. Yes, please, Case. I think it's the best way to use this paper because it's just so special to have like a big, yeah. It's just like everything. And then the two pieces here, like you can totally use them for other cards, but it's almost like the whole sheet then. Yeah. And I don't think it looks strange having the barn there because once you close it all makes sense. And then you just pull that and then tie it up. And then we've got this one here. So we did really well today, peeps. We're almost 3 hours. I was like, what time is it? Oh, I had a lot of fun today. It's almost 1 o'clock. Thank you for staying live, all of you. For those that have kept up with the live. I know it's a really cute card, isn't it? Yeah, the folders are really, like, I just wanted to show you that you can do this fold for lots of different ideas. And yeah, you can go belly band or not belly band. Oh, it's not even tying. You can just have this front piece here. But I really like the belly band idea. For this particular card, I think it's yeah, works really well. And then voila, and we've got our little extra piece here. I love that look, even if it didn't have a, but I think that looks really good. And then inside. So there you go, nice masculine card, but yeah, I'd be happy to receive this. I'm not a really overly embellished, fussy girl. In fact, when I first started card making and coming up with my own designs, everyone kept going, really nice masculine card. And I'm like, it's not masculine. It's just a card I would like. Oh yes, the reverse tweezers, I need to use them. But yes, I surprisingly make masculine cards quite well because I don't like a lot of embellishments. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here, but it's not glittery or bows or, yeah. 2 a.m. Nessa. Wow. So there you go. So they're the ones coming up in December. But if you feel like a shop right now, or you're wondering, should I join and then be ready for the 1st of December, well, you could definitely put the butterflies in your, because this is a suite that's available now. And that's basically the prototype that I came up with for our Crazy Crafters team that attended Onstage. So we had over 40, I think, attend, some in Perth and some in Sydney. And so every single one of them received one of these cards, which is just, yeah, I think really special. We wanted to do something special for our team. And yesterday we actually had our first business team meeting. The first time in a very, very long time. We used to have them years ago. But I'm really excited about those, once a month, and we're going to be looking at videos to help us. Oh, thank you, Marcia. I'm so glad. My tone makes it enjoyable. Oh, good on you, Charlene. Yes, you've got to come to the next Onstage event because they're just so much fun. Oh my goodness. And we hopefully will have an event. Hi, Mandy. So good to see you. It was so good to see you at Onstage as well. We had such a brilliant time. And we've got lots of posts coming up on kyliebertucci.com, so you can go over there. Bruno's got lots of amazing swaps and all sorts of things that he's sharing on our Instagram and on our blog. So you can head over there and have a look. Yeah. But thank you so much for being here. So I'll hold up these two, I think. Our farm and our delicate desert. Here we go. Yay. Thank you for being here so long. 3 hours. It was epic. But I really wanted to finish this. I'd started it. I need to finish it so that we can, you know, blog it and share it with you. Oh, and you've used some of your abs, Caitlin. Bruno made some of our special peeps everything but the bagel seasoning, so he did up containers, which was a bit full on to try and travel with, but he was determined to bring it with him. So yeah, a few people at Onstage got those special seasonings. It's beautiful on salmon. You can put it on top of bread if you're making your own bread, like focaccia. I mean, you can really put it on anything. You can put it on stir fries, you can put it on your sandwiches. It's just really good seasoning. So rather than buying it and it costing a bomb, Bruno got everything in bulk and made this seasoning himself. So that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. So thank you all for being here this week. It was an epic episode. I had no idea what I was doing until I was chatting to Jessie yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to do the Onstage card. I was actually going to repeat it, but I've run out of the butterfly paper, so I'll have to get some more of that. I thought, I'll use another paper. What have we got here? Plenty to choose from. Yes. Yeah, put it in salad. Yes. And Bruno says he puts it on everything. Yes, I love it. So please follow us if you're not following us already. Share if you think there's someone that would like to see these brand new products. Maybe you're already a demonstrator. You've got some team members that you can send it to. If you're watching and you're in Australia and you want to get your hands on these new products early, we'll start planning now. It's not long at all before the 1st of December hits. In fact, what is today's date? The 25th. So we've only got 5 days left of the month. So we will be planning 5 days time. Boom. Time to party. So as a demonstrator, we get to pre-order all these items, plus we get to pre-earn all the celebration items as well. So we get freebies in December. So it's a great time to start thinking about joining Stampin' Up. No matter where you are in the world, you can join with someone, but unfortunately only us in Australia. If you're in Australia, you can only join with an Australian. So if there's anything we can do to help you, please let us know. Because we would love to help you. So thank you so much for your support. If there's anything that we can do to help you or any ideas you have, you can check out our card class. You can look at our tutorial bundle. It's basically 12 classes, 12 videos that help you to use that suite of products. So we're always coming up with lots of ideas for all of you. So we really appreciate you. Love you all lots. I appreciate you all. And thank you so much for your support and everything that you do for us. And we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Miss you already. Don't go. Bye, everyone. Big hugs. Keep well. See you next week. Bye.